what it comes down to is all of us, wherever we were raised, you have a strong sense of the place, and it's indelible. And maybe if you grow up like my daughters did on a block in New York City, you have the same feeling. But if you grow up on a place like this lake and see the weather change it from day to day, and see the seasons, see the rain fall on it, and the clouds change, it just had a mystical feeling for me, and I always wanted to come back, and finally did. So that's basically what it means to me personally, and the first part of my book is called The Mountains, and it's basically about growing up here for the first 8 years. And I guess the strongest memory I have from my childhood is the day that we drove away from this place for the last time. This is a picture of my brothers and myself. I'm number 2 here, standing on the bridge with our dog, and this is in 1941, a year before we left. But that's how the bridge railing looked when we lived there. Daddy built a bridge across, and then you could take a right turn and drive right into the garage, which was under the house. Now, I thought I would close by reading you the notice that my father put out when he was selling the place. This is entitled this is in the end notes of my book, and it says description of 1,000-acre tract of land we offer for sale. Pisgah Forest, North Carolina, January 19th, 1942. We can offer you the above boundary located on the Greenville-Brevard Highway, 9 miles from Brevard and 40 miles from Greenville, for the sum of $25,000. We make this a firm offer for 2 weeks from this date. This land has a frontage of about 2 miles on the highway with about 50 acres under cultivation. There's a 6-acre lake with concrete dam 20 feet high at the spillway. The lake is fed by several bowl streams with no cleared land on the watershed. In the lake are rainbow trout and yellow perch. There's a road all the way around the lake with a bridge across the dam and many miles of trails and bridle paths through the place. So, what's changed?
The price.
Yeah, the price. I'm the second from the left. I thought from here that maybe you have some questions. I don't know if you know the history of why this lake was built, or does everybody know that?
No.
Back in the 20s, the textile mills down in Greenville were very paternalistic, and they started the practice of buying a piece of mountain land, which was very cheap, building a lake, and then building cabins, and giving all of the mill hands a week or 2 week vacation. And my father, who had no experience building dams or anything, he was basically a cabinet maker and a cotton trader, but he learned how to do it, and he built 3 dams up here. Reasonover Dam for Victor Monaghan Mills, which is on Reasonover Road. It's still standing also. He would only build a concrete dam. He said dirt dams, crawfish will go through them, and he was utterly contemptuous of anything but concrete. And I think it sort of bears him out that all 3 of the dams, the second one was built for Piedmont Manufacturing Company, and Billy Hagler has restored that place and built a beautiful home on it. And then he built this for Judson Mills, which Mr. Ben Gare was the president of, and the Depression came along, and they never built the cabins, and Daddy and Mr. Gare had the place under a joint title of the Little River Land Company, and I think Daddy owned the majority of it. I can't find out exactly how much, but anyway, he offered it for sale for $25,000, and that's how it came about. But
John, how about the way he cleared the lake itself?
It was everything was done by hand back then. It was cleared with axes and crosscut saws, and it was all dredged out with drag pans, which is a pan looks like a wheelbarrow without a wheel, and it has a sharp edge, and you hook 2 horses to it, and you guide it, and it skims off the earth, and that's how you move soil in those days, or at least that's how you did it in the mountains.